Hey, what's going on everybody? ScottDogGaming here. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, playing some Football Manager 2015, our Clyde Unemployed series. We've hit a bit of a rough patch. I mean, not terrible, but as you can see, we had some real good form. Seems to have abandoned us a little bit. But we were playing teams towards the top of the league. But yeah, it'd be good to turn these draws into wins and get a run going again. We are favourites against Rafe, which is unusual for us. But as you can see, we've got a few injuries. I've done a little bit of scouting. There's a couple of potentials, but they are going to stretch our wage bill a little bit more, and this is a worry. We have got some players going out, actually. Let's just have a little look at that. We have got some players going out. Fraser McGee and Michael Ngoo. And as you can see, Ngoo is taking quite a big chunk of wages. McGee isn't. But coming in, I've scouted these two guys slightly, and I'm hoping, looking at this, I mean, I obviously haven't got his full stats, but looking at this, they rate him quite highly, and he can play across the sort of front there. So, and that's what we need. And Nathan Lays looks all right as well. Again, I haven't got the full scouting on him. Worries me a little bit that he's actually a major, attacking midfielder. But at the same time, I think we can play him in this attacking role here because I feel like we need some cover, and also that means potentially Hutchinson can go. We can move Kafour back in to the midfield. So that's the plan anyway. Grant is playing in midfield this game because we're suffering with injuries and tiredness again. So here we go. We're off and running. Ooh, and that was what I forgot to mention actually. Martin is back in goal. Who'd have thought? They're all over us at the moment. 5 minutes gone, we need to get a foot on the ball. Gibson gets there, plays it out to Ferguson. There's Martin. Oh, keeper was beaten, I think, there. I think the keeper was beaten. Pizu. Ooh. Would you look at that? The right back injured this time round. Again, we don't have a covering fullback on the bench. Kelly's going to have to cover out there. Come on, boys. We're not really looking good. There's Murray. Gibson. I say we're still playing a fairly weakened team in comparison to our normal team with Balanta and Intima out. You know, it's a big miss for us, those two. Ooh, Ferguson almost stepped up to the plate though. Almost. Unfortunately, almost isn't quite good enough. All we need is one goal, boys. Get out there. Just the one goal. Oh, he hits them hard, I must say. Ferguson, good cross. Grant was at the back post, couldn't get there. Here they come. "56-minute gone, not a lot happening, I have to say." We don't really have any changes we can make. But we're going to have to make one anyway. And all those best laid plans and all that have just gone out the window. With Fode getting injured. If that's a long-term injury, we're in some serious bother. Dunfermline are drawing, so a win here would close some gaps, but it's not looking likely, especially not with a free kick on the edge of the box. Ooh. Last 5 minutes, we haven't really got any changes we can make. We're relying on what's out there. Pizu's picked it up. Can he find a pass? He can. There's Davidson. Back to Walsh. Now to Martin. Now Gibson. He fell over quite easily and the shot hit Pizu. It's coming back again. And that pretty much is that. That's all she's written, I think, for this one. Another draw. Unless they score now. No. 10 seconds. It's all over, I think. This will be a real last gasp, which we're not going to get. There we go. 0-0. Another poor result. Just tell the team we should have won that. We couldn't close the gap because Dunfermline picked up another winner and they are pulling away at the top of the table. Well, I suppose at least they're not losses, I guess. But okay, so I'm going to delay this one for now because the other fella is the one I want. And I can't remember his name or how to say it, but he's the player we want to come in. We're up against Morton next. We're about halfway through the season, so here we go. This is what we wanted. Di Girolamo. Now, interestingly, he used to be at Sheffield United. This I find quite good. He scored 12 goals in 28 games in the conference. He also scored 8 and 15 in League Two. So, you know, he's got a good record playing in leagues. You know, sort of, I would suggest, kind of similar to where we're playing and have come from over the course of time. So, you know, I think he hopefully will be a good little signing for us. We don't know a lot about him. He could have all sorts of injury problems. Unfortunately, we don't really have the facility to scout that well. I could have got him in on trial, I guess, but we'll just have to see how it goes. Sometimes you have to take a bit of a gamble. Okay, speak to Martin. Great for him to introduce. Let's go and have a little look at him in a second. Just see what we have brought in, and if it's Okay, let's have a little look at him and just see what we've got ourselves here. So, reports: 3 stars for a striker and 2 stars for a left winger. That's not ideal. I was hoping for more. Just have a little look at his stats here. So, finishing isn't great. Composure is good. Determination, long shots. I think we're going to have to give him a run out and just see what I can do. Pizu hasn't been scoring the goals that we need him to, so maybe we'll start him up top. There we go, and Gu is gone. He had a very good season for us. He was one of the reasons we went up. Okay. Aberdeen have offered a contract to Brent Martin now. He is the player that we signed on a free, but I also think he's on a... I should probably have checked these. This could be bad news. Let's offer him something at least. Delighted with our leadership qualities. Departure of Brian McQueen. And we've lost a lot of money, as we always seem to do. Munter is reaching fitness again, and we are up for the next game. So here we go. Let's do a quick pick now. Girolamo has gone in straight away up top. He's particularly down at the moment, but 22 and 7 isn't a good enough return. I mean, it's amazing considering where we are. This is good news, but very, very tired actually. So I wonder if we can. Everybody's quite tired. This isn't great. Can we get another winger on the bench somewhere? How long is Rasmus out for? Oh, that is not good either. Hutchinson's still injured. Gonna have to put Ferguson on the bench, I think. Just so we've got some cover to play in that wing position. Okay, here we go. Number 10. Off we go. And they are playing a 4-4-2. Let's encourage the team and let's see how we get on. Okay, Sinclair. He hasn't played for a little while. Wasn't the best cross. It's not a bad little ball though. Ooh! DG with an early strike. That's what I'm going to go for. Simply because I can't pronounce his name. Girolamo, maybe. Here he is again. Ooh, I tell you what, he's not afraid to have a little pop. So we're looking okay until this moment. Well in. Belanta's going to pick that up. And lose it. Davison sort of won it, and now it's coming back again. Because no one really took charge of the situation. Well in. Don't foul again. That worries me. Centre half on a booking is never good for the whole of the second half. Ooh, good save. Well in, Davidson. No one's really making any effort to get there. "37 minutes gone." We looked all right at the beginning. We've seemed to have failed to live up to the early start that we had. Just tell them we can still win and send them back out. We've got a penalty. It'll be Balanta to take, I would imagine. He's still on the pitch. We haven't chosen penalty takers, so it's a good pen. It's a very good pen indeed. We'll take a lead into this, and it might be time to make a couple of changes. Probably bring on the defender there, and I'm thinking Ferguson for Balanta, because the last thing we want is an injury to Balance. And there we go, DG with his first goal for the club. Good play out on the wing. There's Balanta getting the cross in. Good turn from DG. Good goal. We'll take that. Take a goal on the debut. Ooh. I think it might be time just to make one more change. Maybe this one. We'll get him off the pitch. Akindoyani's got there. It's a good cross. DG's in again. Our new number 10 stepped up to the mark twice, and as I said, he looked like he could do a job in this league based on the figures that he'd put in playing in other leagues. Now, it probably does a disservice to Scottish League One to say that goals in the Conference and League Two in England are an indication of what you can do in the Championship in Scotland. But at the same time, you know, I think it probably isn't a million miles away. That was not great though. We didn't really want to concede. And our midfield is very, very tired. We definitely don't want to concede a second here. Ooh. Pizu, what's he got in his locker? He's done him. Oh. That to me sums up Pizu. The first bit was brilliant. The second bit, terrible. Ooh. Oh. That to me sums up Pizu. Had the chance, didn't make them pay. Oh dear, Kevin Kerr. Oh dear, oh dear. We've got to wait for him to head off the pitch before the ref blows the whistle. We're getting 3 points. Oh, and there's Akindoyani. He's gone down injured. Just confirm the change. Looked alright in this game though, I have to say. Created a few more chances. And there we go, there is the win. Morton away, we'll take that. good solid win. We'll congratulate the team. DG did very, very well, an 8.8, and I would imagine that makes him man of the match. Okay, let's have a little look. Quality of possession, Akindiani, 6 to 7 days. There we go, he's impressed. Our financial position is a worry. But I wonder if it's worthwhile not signing Lays just simply because of the financial predicament we're in. We have got players who can potentially fill in the odd occasion, you know, the grants and so on and so forth. And there we go. I think we'll So let's reject the offer. I did say I'd sell him. We probably need to what did that just say? There we go. Yeah, we did say we'd sell Bautu, so need to be a little bit concerned about it, I think. Let's have a look at contracts first of all. So we've got quite a few expiring. Any that we'd want to keep? Maybe Martin, although maybe Martin. See, Capizzi looks like he should be good, but he just doesn't really do it for me. I think that's probably it. You know, there's not many of them there that we'd want to keep hold of. Bautu's here for another couple of years. Let's don't really know if I can have any kind of chat with him. I can't have a chat with him to make him stay, so okay, and I think we'll call it the end of the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button. Follow us on Twitter at ScottDogGaming. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.